What's going on, guys? So the new trailer for Samurai Jack Season 5 finally came out. It was released yesterday from Adult Swim. I apologize I'm late for doing this type of video. I don't actually normally do these type of... This isn't really a reaction video. This is really kind of a trailer breakdown. I don't really normally do these, but because you guys know I'm so huge on Samurai Jack, and I'm so huge on anything nostalgic Cartoon Network, I just had to do a trailer breakdown for this because this looks so sick. So I'm going to be giving you my in-depth thoughts on every scene. I'm going to be pausing it here and there to kind of give some detail on things, to kind of give my own personal in-depth thoughts on individual specific things as I go on forward through for this trailer. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, 50 years has passed since the finale of Season 4. If you guys forget, the finale of Season 4, there's a lot of confusion that goes into this. Like, some people think it was the Jack versus Aku, and they were both on top of the pillars and going at it with each other. It wasn't that one. There's a couple other, people that forget what the final episode was. The final episode, if you guys forget, it was the one where Jack trained and was protecting the baby. That was the final episode of Season 4. So this is 50 years since then. So hopefully, maybe, we might even see that baby become one of the main characters for this series. And as we see, we've got what clearly looks like skulls, maybe even robotic skulls here in the background. I'm sure we'll get, some in-depth on this, but let's keep going. He doesn't age. This looks like some sort of individual, like, mind thing that he's got going on right now, like something within himself that he's fighting with, some inner battle.
Time has lost its effect on me.
This looks like, because, okay, see those people kneeling down on the ground right there? This seems to be some type of Aku shrine, and I think that Aku has become even higher of a deity than he was, because he was always this hellish demon, but now I think he's become so high up on this hierarchy that he's become more or less almost a myth, about whether or not he really exists, because look at how there's so many people worshiping just this plaque, or just this stand-up, that maybe he's become so high up on the hierarchy that he never really needs to show up anymore, so that maybe there's all these people that just think that he's a myth. We see from remember from the premiere movie, which is AKA episodes 1 through 3, those monsters with the swords for hands and feet that look like bugs. They're making a return here, and we see here some new characters. They look like some new futuristic alien creatures. Looks like a mother, her daughter, and a baby. These are probably people that Jack is probably going to end up saving, my guess. This, I believe, is Jack's father. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that there at the bottom looks like Jack inside of his armor that we've seen in preview pictures. Says, "You've forgotten your purpose." I'm guessing that means, to come back from the past. I'm guessing that because it's been 50 years that maybe he stopped trying to get back and trying to defeat Aku, because he's just been so accustomed to the way of life of the future, But let's see. We see a whole bunch of kids here, and what looks like a warrior on a horse. That there might actually be Jack, despite him looking very evil. But I guess we'll find that out. Okay, this girl right here. She looks to be basically the Azula. If you guys have ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, she looks to be basically the Azula of Samurai Jack here. I think that she's definitely one of the big Aku worshippers. And in fact, she might even be, in the 50 years, Aku's daughter or something. I highly doubt that. In fact, that would actually be kind of really cheesy. I really hope they don't go that route. But that's entirely a possibility. But yeah, she definitely seems to be one of the higher Aku worshiper type deals.
Your training is complete.
There seems to be multiple one of them too. Ooh. Jack's got a freaking machine gun. Samurai Jack is going full on Rambo here. These guys are moving really fast. They're kicking his ass. See, a lot of people have noticed that Jack's sword is gone. And I don't know if that really has anything to do with maybe the comics. For those of you who never read the IDW comics that came out a few years ago that were trying to continue the story, I heard that Genndy Tartakovsky has said he appreciated the comics, but he said he's not going to really take anything from them. But if we see here that he doesn't have his sword in the comics, his sword actually breaks in the comics. So I'm not sure if maybe, you know, they're going to take some inspiration from that and maybe have his sword break here. Maybe he lost it within the 50 years. We'll see. And see, here we finally see him bleeding actual real blood. And I was actually talking to a friend of mine last night. We both thought it was really funny that to actually see real blood now instead of just, you know, oil that's supposed to look like blood. Explosion inside of a building. She's got two swords that she just pulls out, so I'm guessing we're going to get some badass dual-wield action. And then a blood handprint here on this tree stump. Obviously, Jack. She probably made Jack bleed out, and he bled on this tree stump, and so she's trying to track him down and find him. Yeah, see, he's hiding. Yeah, they're probably going to be really intense here. See, we've got these brand new aliens here. These buck teeth looking creatures. He still doesn't have his sword. He's still holding... It looks like one of their limbs he ripped off. Or something, because he's... And then we've got these other looking... Looks like something Beast Boy would turn into here. Or Lilo and Stitch. I love that right there. That's classic Tartakovsky with the... He's yelling, "Ah!" And then "ah" is literally being spelled out in the background. Nice. Nice, a handgun. Explosives. Okay, Jack's back. Samurai Jack, Saturday, March 11th. And I love how he says... I'm going to pause this real quick. I love how he says, "Gotta get back. Back to the past." Jack says that. That is the first time Samurai Jack has ever actually referenced lyrics from the opening intro. So that's really classic. And then that's just it. That's just Adult Swim. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm super excited. I actually plan on marathoning all 4 seasons. For those of you that don't know, Adult Swim has officially put up on their website all 4 seasons of Samurai Jack for you to watch for free. You don't need to log in with an account. Feel free to watch them. If you do watch them anywhere, please watch them there. Please give Samurai Jack all the support you can. By watching them on here, they do get money. They do generate revenue from you watching it on their site. If you go to Kiss Cartoon or Kiss Anime or whatever the hell you guys go on to watch your freaking stuff, they don't get anything from that. Okay, or at least, or hey, even better, go on Amazon and buy the DVDs. That's much better. They get revenue from that as well. But if you want to watch it online, I'm going to post a link in the description. Please watch it on Adult Swim's website. They posted all 4 seasons on there for you to watch for free. It's completely legal, and they'll get tons of revenue from it. But yeah, I plan on rewatching all 4 seasons. I'm actually surprised when watching this I remembered so much, because I haven't actually sat down and marathon through Samurai Jack, and it's like in years. Like I think it's been about 7 years since I last sat through and marathon through Samurai Jack. But yeah, comment down below what you guys think. I'm super excited for this. Yeah, go ahead and comment down below, and I guess I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.